The water spirit that the spider went to for help when his daughter Adeha was in trouble lived in the same river that the young prince, Adeha's son, was thrown into. When he saw the young prince, he collected him and he took him to his home and raised him as his own. Meanwhile, back in the palace, Adeha gave birth to a daughter. The girl grew up to be very beautiful and gentle-natured, and her father loved her very much. When the head queen realized that the love that the king had for all the queens and their children was now transferred to the youngest daughter, she became jealous again and went back to her medicine man to ask him to create a very strong potion to make the king hate the daughter so much. The medicine man did exactly what he was told, and the king hated Adeha's daughter with a passion and asked that she also should be thrown into the river. The young princess was thrown into the river where the water spirit was prepared. He collected her and took her back to his place and raised her also as his own. When it got to a time that the water spirit decided that he was ready to punish the head queen for all her atrocities, he called up the young prince and asked him to go back into the kingdom and arrange for a wrestling match. He told him not to worry and not to be afraid, that he would give him a very strong potion that will make him stronger than all the village wrestlers together. The young prince went into the kingdom and challenged all the wrestlers to a wrestling match where he defeated them one after the other. When the king heard that there was a young man who had defeated all the wrestlers in his kingdom, he summoned for him and he served a very big banquet in his honor. The young prince came to the banquet and sat beside his father, but his father could not recognize him. The head queen and all the other queens and their families were present at the banquet, as well as Adeha, but nobody could recognize the young prince, for he had grown and was covered by the potion that the water spirit had created for him. When the king asked the young prince what he wanted as a reward for defeating all his wrestlers in a wrestling match, the young prince refused the riches and the wealth that the king offered him. Rather, he said that he wanted the town to gather together on a certain day so that they could judge a case that he wanted to present before them. As instructed by the water spirit, the young prince went and revealed himself to his mother Adeha, who cried tears of joy upon seeing her son alive and well. The young prince told his mother to be present on the day of judgment, for he wanted her to see the downfall of the head queen. Watch out for part 3.